What's up, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. It's freezing, and I'm going out to do some work, so my hoodie's not going to get the job done today. But I got a little bit of a drive, and I keep seeing a frequently asked question. Is Yelp worth it? Specifically, is it worth it to pay for Yelp, like their premium or promoted search? One word answer. It's 2 letters. Starts with an N, ends with an O. No. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Same thing with yellowpages.com. Full disclosure, I do use our local book, our local phone book. I do still advertise in that. It's not by any way our biggest. It has helped us land a couple larger jobs that have really made it worth it. And it's kind of nice to see the most recent one came out, and the biggest competitor that I had in it is no longer advertising with them. So that should actually help me out a little bit there. But as far as Yelp's concerned, first of all, the amount of traffic that actually goes to Yelp as a non-restaurant, as a service business, is so small. I had a guy from Yelp calling me and saying, "Oh, when people are on Google, they're just looking around. When they're on Yelp, they're in a buying decision." Okay, cool. I can agree with that. If you go to a review site, you're more likely that you're looking to buy something. Okay. If you only have 5 people a year that show up to look at your site versus the thousands of people every day on Google, you know, in my particular area per se, that's where the value is. You know, that's where you say, no, it's really and truly not worth it, guys, for me to even bother giving you guys the time of day, because there's no benefit for me paying you several $100s a month so that, you know, I might show up out of the very few people that are actually, one, looking, or even companies that are listed on there. Is it worth having a free listing on there? Yes. Just like with any other online directory. Set it up so that it's properly keyworded and everything. All the information matches with your other profiles, so that way you can, you know, again, have it just as another thing for Google to look at and link back to it. But as far as paying for that, I did the same thing. I paid for yellowpages.com, and the best part was they used a tracking number. It literally proved that I think I spent, I don't know, $1,000 total on that with yellowpages.com. And they're tracking, I think I ended up with 6 actual calls for the year. Maybe it was 7. 5 booked jobs. So I had a good close rate. That's why close rate doesn't always mean anything. And fortunately, one of those was a restaurant. Otherwise, I would have lost money miserably on it. I had something like 35 or 40 total calls from it in a 12-month period, paying $150 or something like that a month. Maybe it was a little bit more than that, I don't know. But yeah, gotta get some gas. But it definitely was not worth it. And again, the rest of those other calls were companies either trying to sell me on other things, or were just all in all out scams. So stay away from things like Yelp and yp.com. You know, stick with the big ones. As far as if you're going to pay for something, it should be on Google or Facebook or something where there is a lot of traffic. That's the biggest determining factor, is the traffic. So have a great day, guys.